I'm Lon Johnson, and I'm running to be the next chair of our Michigan Democratic Party. I want to earn your support. My family goes back 5 generations in Michigan. I grew up in the downriver community of Rockwood, and I've also lived in Royal Oak. I first got into political campaigns thanks to Congressman John Dingell. My wife, Juliana Smoot, and I were married in Northport on the Leelanau Peninsula in 2011. She's been working for President Obama, and during the last campaign served as his deputy national campaign manager. We live in northern Michigan. I love our state. Last fall, I ran for the state house in a very Republican district. I ran 7% ahead of the president there, but we came up short in our effort to take that seat, and others, to take back the state house. That experience, the lame duck session in Lansing, and the urgency of 2014 motivated me to want to do more, to do my part to strengthen our party. I have business experience too. I work in a firm that invests in and grows American manufacturing businesses. I also spent time in Iraq in 2005 as a civilian, helping with democracy building efforts there. I want to be our state party chair because my life has been built around progressive grassroots activity, and I want to rebuild the Michigan Democratic Party at this critical time in our state's history. We've been victorious in 6 straight presidential elections and 6 straight U.S. Senate races. But on the state level, in the last 16 years, we've lost 4 Secretary of State races, 3 Attorney General races, held a majority in the State House for only 4 years, and have never held a majority in the State Senate. These electoral failures have had real-world consequences for the people of our state. Anti-union laws have curtailed middle-class rights. Taxes have gone up on the middle class, families, and seniors. And women's health clinics are being forced to close because of draconian regulations. But why? Have you worked less? Have our opponents been that good? Does the Michigan voter switch values when considering state issues? No, and that's the problem. I'm running to be your next chair because I know I can turn that around and build a lasting party infrastructure that wins elections at all levels. Campaigns for national office in Michigan are largely planned, funded, and managed outside of the MDP. Those campaigns use the latest technology to professionally plan and execute robust voter contact plans on the air and on the ground. We need to give candidates for state offices these new tools, these new best practices, and the resources to run winning campaigns. We owe that to the membership of the MDP. We owe that to the candidates and volunteers who work so hard. And most of all, we owe that to the voters of Michigan who deserve a state government that grows the economy from the middle class out, protects our environment, respects the right of women to control their own bodies, allows unions to effectively fight for the middle class, provides our LGBT brothers and sisters equal rights under the law, and recognizes that strong cities are key to Michigan's success. My plan, which you can find on my website at lonjohnson.com, is to build a stronger Michigan Democratic Party from the grassroots up. In short, we must, 1, build a new party executive structure so that we can better support our historical allies while also starting new conversations with emerging Democratic supporters. 2, develop a fundraising strategy that invites and encourages new donors. 3, increase our commitment to minority, women, and young voters in words and in deed to expand our base. 4, reach out to grassroots and county organizations throughout the state to solicit their views, to make sure you are informed of and involved in party activities to encourage your participation in campaigns to elect Democrats to local, state, and federal offices. 5, adapt our technology to serve our research, messaging, and fundraising goals. And finally, recruit, train, and support more candidates for offices at all levels to build a bench that gains, grows, and maintains Democratic majorities. Michigan is a blue state. As Democrats, there's just no reason why we can't start winning more elections if we continue to work as hard as we always do. We just have to work differently, more collaboratively, more inclusively, using the most modern tools, raising more money, and finding strong Democratic candidates and helping them win at all levels of government. But these are just strategies, these are just tactics. What we need is you. At its core, politics is the practice of addition. If you believe that we can do better, that we can win, if you have the courage to change, if you believe in the politics of addition, I hope you'll vote for me at the Michigan Democratic Party Convention on Saturday, February 23rd at Cobo Hall in Detroit. Please go to my website, lonjohnson.com. On that site, you can join the growing list of Democrats from around Michigan who have endorsed my candidacy, who also have the courage to change. And most importantly, let's win on February 23rd. Let's change our party, and let's win in 2014. Thank you.